Justin Trudeau pays for, with your taxpayers' money, CBC, CTV, lot to Global, lot to newspapers. He doesn't pay anything for this. So, if you want to continue to see this show, please help out. Press, PayPal. Dr. Adam Kassam is the president of the Ontario Medical Association. He joins me right now because there's a huge debate everywhere about vaccination. Whether, in fact, if you haven't been vaccinated, whether you should be shut off in a corner somewhere, shunted off, whether you have to wear a mask forever and ever. One gentleman emailed to me and said, well, you know what? If I'm vaccinated, I don't care if somebody else isn't vaccinated because I'm protected and they can go and die, which is a little harsh. First of all, vaccines are no guarantee. Is that correct?
Well, vaccines work. They're safe. They work. They're safe. We see that they're very effective right now. We're seeing case numbers come down. We're seeing vaccination rates go up. We're seeing hospital capacity being restored. So the vaccines work. They're safe.
They work, but they're not 100%. In other words, just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean you should not take precautions of a mask in a crowd, for instance.
So absolutely. We know that there are a number of public health guidelines and things that we can do in addition to vaccines to really stamp out this disease right now.
Right.
The important thing that we have to recognize is we are in a race against time in terms of the Delta variant. We really want to be able to make sure that we are opening in terms of our economy, getting people and folks back into schools and into restaurants and into gyms. But in order to be able to do that safely, we need to have as many people fully vaccinated as possible. Should
it be, I know people are going to be howling right now, should it be a requirement to be vaccinated?
Well,
you need to get a driver's license to be driving on the road. To be out in the public should be a requirement to be vaccinated.
Well, the OMA has been very clear about having healthcare workers who see patients, including doctors, nurses, other allied health, to have a requirement to be vaccinated.
You're advocating that?
Absolutely.
How about other people? How about people that work in supermarkets? Touching your food.
I think there is right now, and I'm proud to say that for the most part, Canadians and Ontarians have listened to the public health experts. They have done their due diligence, and the majority of them are now fully vaccinated. That's a great thing to be able to say and to be able to have accomplished. We have some work to still do. We have a ceiling that we want to get a little bit higher in terms of as many people fully vaccinated. And when it comes to people feeling safe in places like restaurants or small businesses or retail, there might be an actual case to be made to have vaccine mandates for people to be able to show proof of vaccination for these establishments.
There are whole countries in the world that have virtually no vaccination. When flights and travel restrictions are lifted, are we in for another threat? Or should Canada be saying, if you're coming from whatever country it is, forget about racism, you're not vaccinated, you can't come?
I think there is this concept that unless we have a full eradication or at least enough people fully vaccinated around the world, that the pandemic is still not over. 90%, as you said, of people around the world are still not vaccinated, which means that this is still an evergreen threat for the people of all countries. And so what this really requires now is to make sure that we have as many people fully vaccinated around the world.
Big point. Thanks very much. A little more than 3 minutes, but it's a good one. Justin Trudeau is traversing the country on a government jet, handing out your money for all kinds of projects. I'm sure they're all extraordinarily worthy. Why now? He wants your vote. He is trying to buy a bigger Liberal majority next time around. So, as we are one of the few news services which are not paid for by the government and by Justin, please support us. And thanks for watching.